So it's your first IT help desk interview, or one of your first. And the first things that you're always thinking is, what am I going to say? What are they going to ask me? And how do I stand out? In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get an IT help desk job, pass the interview with no experience. Let's get into it. Get started. The number one question that they're always going to ask you is, tell me about yourself. And it's almost a trick question, but it's not. When they're asking you to tell them about yourself, they're not asking for your hobbies, what you did last week, or even what you grew up doing, unless it's related to tech. They don't care about your favorite foods or how old you are. Remember, they saw your resume first. They pretty much know about you as far as what's on your resume. So all you would do is basically repeat back what's on your resume when you're telling them about yourself. Tell them how many years of experience you have in customer service. If you already have some type of tech experience, which almost everybody does, because retail jobs, most people start off with retail jobs, have what you call transferable skills. So for instance, when let's say you work at Amazon, right? Okay, cool, Amazon delivery driver. Y'all use phones to keep up with whatever deliveries you might have. You also have a note section to put details or side notes or whatever. It's all types of transferable skills. Customer service is transferable. Installing apps on tablets and phones. If you've done any type of personal phone repairs, anything like that, transferable skills. If you don't know, take your resume, put it into a AI generator, Google or ChatGPT, and tell them to make your resume technical. Let's start there. But either way, when they ask you about yourself, you're just going to go down your experience off of your resume. How long you've been, like I say, how long you've done customer service, anything that you've experienced tech-wise. It's about making yourself and presenting yourself in the tech field. Tell me about yourself. Just prove that you can talk, present yourself, and talk about your past work experience. That's it. Like I said, do not tell them about your age and your hobbies and shit, unless your hobbies include rebuilding computers. The next question would be, how do you handle stressful situations or difficult users? And the first thing you're going to say, or a good answer, would be, of course, you're going to reassure the customer that you're going to take care of what their problem is, and start asking them troubleshooting questions. Because let's say Karen's printer isn't working, okay? She's stressed out, she has to print these papers because she has to do this by that time or whatever. Okay, how are you gonna handle that? First you're gonna, like I said, show her, okay, Karen, I'm gonna take care of this problem. Blah, blah, my bad, y'all, I just saw a ladybug. Okay, Karen, we're gonna take care of this problem for you, blah, blah, blah. The whole thing is, how would you keep them calm, assuring them that you will take care of the problem. Well, as stay patient, stay professional, ask all the right questions, because users can tell you that it's something wrong and they won't even be describing or talking about the right thing. You gotta ask all the right questions. They could say they're locked out, and you're like, if they're locked out, they could be locked out of their laptop, their desktop, their actual email, but they're inside of the actual, you know what I'm saying? They're inside of the desktop, all types of things. So you just gotta ask the right questions. Remember, when it comes to tech, you're dealing with people a lot of the time, especially in help desk. So have tech, have customer service for real. You have to have good customer service. Users will be just off the hinges at any small little thing, especially when they're low on time. Another question that you might get is them asking you, my bad y'all, but them asking you, what is AD or Active Directory? And that's basically what it says. There's a directory, there's a directory that shows people's, all the information. It's a directory of information. So in Active Directory, you can find people's names, computer numbers, computer groups, things that are assigned to them, policies that's assigned to them, things like that. So you don't have to like know deep what it is, but as long as you have heard of it, know the functionality of it, then you're good to go. They're also, like, usually when it comes to these interviews, I keep telling y'all it's going to be a panel interview. The only time that I didn't have a panel interview was when I went out to Virginia, and it was at some like big building, but it wasn't like one building for that one company. I think it was a bunch of companies just sharing spaces. Either way, I had a panel interview, and I say this all the time, The panel interview consisted of 3 people. One person asking me questions about me and my resume. The second one was asking me technical scenario questions. And the third one was asking me like, basically like things in tech, like how do you ping a computer? Or what is IP config, something like that. So that's the type of stuff that you get. But the point is, y'all, let me just make this clear when it comes to getting a job in tech. The only experience I had was 6 to 9 months in a tech school. Okay, 6 to 9 months in tech school, and a help desk or internship or IC internship at a mom and pop computer shop. And I was there for probably about a couple of months. I think I did 4 months. I think I had the option to do more than 4 months, but I'm like, I don't need to do more than 4 months of this. I pretty much got the basics, and that joint, it was basically like a bunch of repairs and cleaning off machines for the most part. Like we'd do like tech laptop screen replacement or a virus cleanup, something like that. But the main thing, y'all, is get y'all experience first, then get your resume, or you can switch these 2 out for do one first. But if you do need experience, number 1, get you an internship at one of these mom and pop joints or something like that. But you need some type of experience. Get your resume redone, or even have 2 versions of your resume. And at this point, it's 2026. You don't have to pay anybody to do your resume. You can put it right into AI and tell them to turn your resume into a technical resume. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, and you'll be good to go. But I'm gonna end this video. This is a little short jump right here. I just gotta catch back up on my videos because it's like a new month and I ain't made no tech videos. As well as I was doing tech and lifestyle, but I'm trying to just focus more on tech just to get more viewership, and then I'll finish adding the lifestyle stuff back into there.